What's up, everybody? My name is DJ, and welcome to our first Metronome Madness League live commentary. So we're going to be doing all of these battles live from now on. So we have our tournament here. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. These are our 8 participants who are followers on either Twitch or Facebook, excuse me. On Twitch or Facebook who agreed to join the tournament. They've picked their teams and they want to see who's going to be the champion of season 1 of the Metronome Madness League. So if you've seen our introduction video, then you know who all these teams are. You know who's on the team. We're going to start with our first battle, which is between the Espionage Espions, which is interesting, and the Clemson Incineroars. So that's going to be our first battle. Joe, thank you for the like. You're watching your team. You're up as the first battle, so I hope you win. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Also, with comments, I'm probably not going to be reading comments in between the battles because I'm going to be trying to focus on commentating what's happening in the battle. Other than that, let's just go ahead and get started with battle number 1. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go. All right, so battle number 1 of the Metronome Madness League is on the way, and we have the Espionage Espions and the Clemson Incineroars going up against each other. And the Incineroar starts with Torchic, and the Espions is going to start with a Phantom. We'll see how these two teams can match up against each other in this crazy battle. Torchic's going to start things off with a triple kick. Not a good start. Phantom is a ghost type. It cannot be hit by fighting type moves. There goes an Eerie Impulse from the Phantom. It's going to lower some of Torchic's stats. The special attack's going to fall. That is not good for the Torchic there. Torchic will want to focus on fire type moves. It actually has a type advantage here if it can use the fire type moves. There goes a Spatial Rend. That is an interesting move used by the Torchic, not doing that much damage though. Phantom only taking a little bit of damage there. Phantom's going to return with a submission. Submission doing, oh, I forget how submission works, but it does an actual decent amount of damage. The Espions aren't looking too great here. Actually, that's the Incineroars. I'm getting it mixed up because I have the teams on the wrong side of the video. I realize that, and all the other videos are going to be on the other side. Okay, here we go. Phantom is going to take its turn now, and it's going to use a parting shot. It's actually going to switch out now, lowering Torchic's attack. So it lowered, and a special attack. Torchic is not going to be able to do a lot of damage now. That is quite a few stats that was lowered on it. Oh my goodness. That is yeah, that's pretty interesting. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Here we go. Torch is going to start. The Corphish comes out to the field for the Espions. There goes a tail slap from the Torchic, not doing a lot of damage. Those lowered attack stats is really hurting the Espions here. Not looking really good. Corphish is going to make its first move with a Bullet Seed. That's going to be resisted. Not a good showing from the Corphish either. They got to play smarter if they want to win. Here we go, doing just chip damage. But, oh, it's hitting 3 times. If it hits 2 more times, it might have been worth it. There goes a 4th. And that's it. It hits 4 times, but it actually does a decent amount of damage because it hit multiple times. Good move by the Corphish there. Oh my gosh. There goes Torchic, going to return the favor. And here we go. There goes a Floral Healing. Torchic's going to heal the little bit of damage it already done to Corphish here. Wow, I don't know what the thought process is there for the Torchic. Why would you heal your opponent? And Corphish is just going to take advantage of that using a quick attack. Oh my goodness. Oh, but Blaze would be activated here, so Torchic can get a little bit of boost to his attacks. And we'll see what happens. Here we go. Torchic. Those lower stats there really aren't helping it, but it did confuse the Corphish. Maybe it can get Corphish to hurt itself in this battle, and it does. Corphish hits itself in confusion. Good move by the Torchic there. It's going to get another chance to do some damage. And here we go. Torchic going to use a Rock Slide. Another strong move by the Corphish. It's really, not Corphish, Torchic. Oh my gosh, I'm getting these Pokemon messed up. But it's really trying to stay in this game. Corphish breaks through the Metronome and uses Grass Whistle tried to put the Torchic to sleep. I'm not sure why. It only has 6 HP left. All it would have to do is hit it just once and it would be done. But Torchic gets another chance to do damage. This Corpus really not doing a good job here. Poison Jab comes out, doing another decent amount of damage. The Blades actually probably... Wait, no, that only powers of fire type moves. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Roar of Time. And is avoided again by the Torchic. Torchic's been on 6 HP for like the last 4 turns. Oh my gosh, this is one resilient bird. Here it goes. There goes another Poison Jab 2 times in a row. Corpus is now poisoned and in the red. How did Torchic turn this around? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. The Clemson Incineroars clawing themselves back into this battle. And Corpus goes down. The Clemson Incineroars actually on top. 3 Pokemon to 2 against the Espeons. That is insane. Okay, Phantom comes back out to the field. The Espeons are a little nervous after that showing from the Torchic. What will it do against this Phantom? It's going first again and being the faster of the 2 Pokemon. It's going to use a Flail, which doesn't affect Phantom. I was going to say that's going to be really strong since it's on 6 HP. But Phantom's a Ghost type, we have to remember. Inferno from the Phantom, and that's going to end Torchic. Ironic that it uses a Fire type move to end this Fire type Pokemon. But we're finally going to see the second Pokemon for the Clemson Incineroars. And here it goes. Bulbasaur comes out to the field. This Bulbasaur has Overgrow, I believe. And same deal with the Blaze on the Torchic. We'll see what happens in this battle if it can make use of it. There goes an Aeroblast. Good move by the Bulbasaur. Oh my gosh, super effective hit. And it takes out Phantom in 1 shot. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, Bulbasaur with the super strong move, just cleaning up the Espeons. The Espeons are down to their last Pokemon. There goes the Mime Jr. It is the shiny, and that means it does have its, wait, actually it doesn't have its hidden ability, but it's the shiny Mime Jr. And it's going to use Bounce. Another super effective move coming out for the Espeons. They're trying to turn things around here. We'll see what Bulbasaur will do. Can it do anything? Low kick. No, that's going to miss. Mime Jr. is going to hit with that bounce. Will it one-shot the Bulbasaur in return? That would be interesting if they can make this battle even again. If it can just get a one-shot, then it will be 1-1 between these 2 teams. Here goes the bounce. Not enough to take out the Bulbasaur, down to about 72 HP, just above half health. And there goes a crunch. That's super effective. Will that take out the Mime Jr.? It doesn't. It's not super effective because Mime Jr. is part fairy. I forgot about that. But it did lower his special defense. So good move by the Bulbasaur. Here we go. Flare Blitz, another super effective move from Mime Jr. The Clemson Incineroars really know how to choose their moves. The Bulbasaur is down to 2 HP. Oh my goodness. Bulbasaur has to pull out something special here in order to win the game. Stored power. I don't believe it actually changed anything. It hasn't moved anything. It's not very effective, and that's definitely not going to work. Mime Jr. is going to have another chance to take out this Bulbasaur. It's sitting at 2 HP. This has got to be the end of the match. Here we go. Flower Shield. Well, it's not going to attack, but it's going to raise its own defense. Or, no, it raises Bulbasaur's defenses. Why would you do that? Mime Jr. is throwing the match here, it seems. String Shot from Bulbasaur. Not the type of move you want to pull out in order to turn around the game. Oh my god, that's not a good move from Bulbasaur. There goes Mime Jr.'s speed falling. Bulbasaur gets to move first now, I guess. So maybe that'll work in his favor. Here we go. Could be the last move on the Bulbasaur. Aromatherapy. Oh my god, Bulbasaur is throwing this battle so hard right now, using just the horrible moves. Flower Shield again. That's the second time in this battle we've seen a move used twice in a row by the same Pokemon. Game Freak, what kind of random generation is this for a Metronome? This doesn't seem to be random at all. Here it goes. Ancient Power. Finally, Bulbasaur attacks. It's going to hit the Mime Jr. How much damage? Mime Jr. gets in the red. They're both... Oh, and Bulbasaur gets the boost. Its attack, defense, special attack, and special defense is going to go up here. Bulbasaur can possibly win this battle. It's down to the wire right now. Mime Jr. and Bulbasaur. Mime Jr. uses Sweet Scent. It's going to throw the battle. It looks like Bulbasaur is going to win. Oh my gosh, Bulbasaur just has to use one attack in order to win this battle. This is insane right now. Oh my gosh. The Espeons claw their way back into the battle. And oh my gosh. Well, oh wait. I forget. The Incineroars do still have their Piplup. They do still have their Piplup. Mime Jr. is probably on the ropes here. I was thinking Bulbasaur was the last Pokemon, but I forgot that. Here we go. Getting rid of Bulbasaur's ability, that's going to get rid of the Overgrow. It can't hit hard now, but Mime Jr. really has to heal itself. That's what you think it would want to do. It would have to heal itself if it really wants to stay in the battle. It's possible for it to do it. We'll see what happens. Use Flower Shield twice in a row. Maybe it can use it. And it uses Rest. Oh my god, we were just saying that. It actually heals itself. Now Mime Jr. is back up to full health. It will be sleep for the next 2 turns. But if Bulbasaur messes up in the next 2 turns, Mime Jr. might be able to pull out a win here. There was a Shadow Punch. That's super effective, taking Mime Jr. almost to half health again. Mime Jr. is going to be sleep for another turn. It does have that Piplup to deal with next, but it could still do it. It just depends on the Metronome, of course. Here we go. Bulbasaur using a Parabolic Charge. Oh, it's going to take HP back from Mime Jr. Mime Jr. is back in the yellow, about a quarter of its HP left, and Bulbasaur's still in the red, even though it took health from that Mime Jr. And here we go. Mime Jr. is still asleep from that rest. The rest actually didn't help it. It healed itself, but unfortunately, it was unable to attack with that extra turn. There goes the Mach Punch. Will that take out Mime Jr.? No, not very effective. There we go. Mime Jr. is still in the game, and still, or it's waking up now, and there goes its Metronome. Can it take out the Bulbasaur? At least. A Fire Punch, super effective move. Bulbasaur's definitely down now. And Bulbasaur faints. Oh my gosh. Okay, and lastly, we see the Piplup come out. Can Mime Jr. pull things together here? It was able to overcome the Bulbasaur by healing itself. It really seemed dire. Seemed like it was the end of the match, but it is still in. Here we go. Mime Jr. is the faster of the 2. Maybe it can pull out a super effective move. Karate Chop. That's not super effective, but could get a crit, and it doesn't. Here we go. Piplup with its first move of the battle. Flash. Oh, no. That's really bad for the Mime Jr. Flash. It's going to lower the accuracy of Mime Jr. and now it's going to barely be able to hit the Piplup, and it really needs to land all of his attacks if it wants to win this battle. Here we go. There goes a Horn Leech, though. It heals itself again. That's a super effective health draining move. Oh my gosh. Smart move by the Mime Jr. Brings itself almost up to half health. That was a great play right there. Oh my gosh. Poison Tail. Here we go. That's super effective, though, against the Fairy type, and it's back down to the red. Oh my gosh, Mime Jr. is trying its hardest to stay in this battle, but each time it just keeps getting thwarted by the Clemson Incineroars. Here we go. It's using Sandstorm. That was a bad move by the Mime Jr. It has lower health than the Piplup, so even though it's going to damage both parties on the field, Mime Jr. would faint first. Telekinesis, that does no damage, but I think Piplup's just playing now because it knows Mime Jr. just shot itself in the foot there with that Sandstorm. It takes a hit. Only one more Sandstorm hit, and Mime Jr. is gone. Unless it can heal itself again. It did it twice in this battle already. But other than that, it is probably over with. There goes the Toxic Spikes. That is the worst move you can use right now. There are no other Pokemon to switch out onto the field, so those spikes are going to do nothing at all. Oh my gosh. And there goes the Bubble Beam. That's got to be it. A Stab Water move from the Piplup, and it is the Clemson Incineroars are going to move on to the semifinals. Oh my goodness, what a good play by the Clemson Incineroars, even though that Mime Jr. put up a real good fight at the end of the day. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that battle. That was awesome. Joe, it seemed like you were on the edge of your seat for most of that. I'm sorry that you lost it, but that was pretty good. I'd like to thank everybody that liked during that battle. Jake, thank you for the like. Hold on, let me take a look. I gotta look at this. Nestor Hernandez, thank you for the like. John Walker, thank you for the like. Shivesh, thank you as well. Thank you so much for that. That was a really good match. Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed that. So we're gonna have to move on. Oh, I forgot to transition this over. My bad. There we go. We gotta change our change out our what's the name, our layout here. So guys, we're gonna be moving on to battle 2, but I hope all the battles are as good as that one. That was pretty good. That was pretty fun. That was pretty awesome. Okay, so let's move on to battle number 2. And that's going to be between the 60s Sleepers and my team, the Shadow Squad. So we'll see who will be able to win against in this next battle to move on to the semifinals of Season 1. Let's watch. Let's change it. There we go. And here we go. Battle number 2 is on the way. So we have the 60 Sleepers against the Shadow Squad. You can see their teams on the side of the screen there. First up, it's going to be the Shiny Snivy for the Shadow Squad and Squirtle for 60 Sleepers. Sleepers are at a disadvantage here against the Grass type Snivy. Snivy's going to move first as the faster of the two. The Snivy also has his hidden ability, which is Contrary. So Squirtle's going to want to avoid using any stat changing moves because it's actually going to raise the stats of Snivy instead of lower them. Oh my god, and it starts with Tickle. That's exactly what it didn't want to do. So now it's going to raise Snivy's attack and defense right now. This is not good for the Squirtle. Snivy's just getting stronger, but they're both still at about full HP. So it's still the beginning. We can't tell. Here we go. There's a bite. That does a lot of damage, and it flinches the Squirtle. Not looking really good for the first team member of the Sleepers. Snivy's going to go again. And here we go. There's a Horn Drill. It's going to miss. Squirtle finally getting a chance to do another attack. Here we go. It's going to use Gastro Acid. Oh, suppressing that Contrary. Good move by the Squirtle. So he can't raise Snivy's stats any more than he already has. That was a smart move. You suppress that ability right there. Here we go. There goes an Ice Punch. Not very effective against the Squirtle. Still doing a lot of damage because of that raised attack stat. Squirtle going again. And there goes a Shadow Force. Squirtle's going to disappear and attack in the next turn, wasting one of Snivy's Metronomes. That is one strategy. Get rid of the opponent's Metronomes so that maybe they'll have to struggle at the end of the day. And that was a good move to avoid. Petal Dance would have done a lot of damage to Squirtle. Here comes the Shadow Force and does just a bit of damage. Maybe about a fifth of Snivy's health there. Snivy's going to go again. And here we go. There goes an Astonish. Not a very strong move. Snivy has to hit harder if he wants to take out the Squirtle, but Squirtle is down to the red health right now. And Squirtle's going to use a Flamethrower. Super effective move from Squirtle. Good move. And how much damage would that do? Almost takes out Snivy's now in the red. Now this battle is about even between these two teams. Good move by Squirtle to even the matchup. Snivy going to try to turn things around. Tries to use a substitute, but it is too weak. Right now, not a good move. Wasted turn. Squirtle now uses Shadow Ball. And that has to be it for this Snivy. Looks like the Sleepers take the first win of the match. And we'll see who else the Shadow Squad is going to send out. There we go. Totodile is going to hit the field. The second Pokemon for the Shadow Squad. The Sleepers still have their Squirtle out. Although it's in red health, maybe it can do a little bit of damage to this Totodile to help the rest of his team. Here we go. Horn Leech, though. Good move by the Totodile. Super effective. Going to take out the Squirtle. Unfortunately, Squirtle is unable to do anything. Now it's tied 2-2. Two Pokemon left on each side. Sleepers, who are they going to send out? They're going to send out Abra. We'll see if this can come in handy for the Sleepers. And here we go. Abra going to move first on the field. Starting things off with a Side Strike. A stab move by the Abra. Excellent move from the Abra. How much damage would that do against Totodile? A lot of damage. About 3/4 of its health. Totodile is now in the yellow. Totodile uses Magic Coat. That's not going to do anything. Abra is on top of this battle already after one hit from the Abra. Amazing start for the Abra there. There goes a submission from the Abra as well. And that's going to not do a lot of damage. Totodile is still on the field. And it's in red health though. Here we go. Totodile. Can it actually attack this? Powder Snow. Not a strong move. Does about 20 hit points to the Abra. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Abra can take out this Totodile and change the tide of this match for good, pretty much. Seismic Toss. That's got to be it for the Totodile. It is. Totodile's down, and the Shadow Squad's already on their last Pokemon. It's going a lot faster for this battle. The Sleepers seem to be on top of everything here. And here goes the Trico from the Shadow Squad. Can Treecko turn things around? It has to defeat 2 Pokemon in order to win this battle. It is possible. We've seen Pokemon do it before. Oh, but a Rock Wrecker. That is a really strong move. How much damage would that do to the Treecko? About a third of its health. I expected it to do more, but oh my gosh. Treecko's going to start things off with Poison Gas. Good move by the Treecko. It's going to try to whittle down Abra's health, and maybe it'll help it. Abra has synchronized. Now it's going to poison the Treecko. The things have backfired for it. Now Treecko's poisoned, and it has 2 complete Pokemon to defeat. It is looking very bad for the Shadow Squad right now. This is not good at all. Oh my gosh. The synchronized coming in handy for the Abra there. Abra has to recharge, and Treecko's going to go again. Now he uses Quick Attack. Not a very strong move, but it does a decent amount of damage to Abra. Abra not having a very high defense, of course. And there goes the poison against both of these Pokemon. Treecko now in the yellow because of it. It's hard to see that how Treecko can win this match, but we'll see what happens. There goes a Needle Arm from the Abra. Not very effective. Treecko still in the battle. There goes the poison again after this. Here we go. Power Whip. Very strong stab move from the Treecko. Good idea from the Treecko. Taking the Abra out. At least it's down to the last Pokemon. But it is a Darumaka. Darumaka being a fire type has the advantage, and Treecko's already in the red due to being poisoned by itself, essentially, because it poisoned a Pokemon with Synchronize. Here we go. Darumaka on the field. What's it going to do? Treecko's going to go first. If it can pull out a rock, ground, or water, maybe it will work. Nope, it uses Night Slash. And that does just a bit of damage. No crit there. And here we go. Darumaka's going to make his first turn. It's a bite. And that does enough. Treecko goes down, and the Shadow Squad loses. Oh my gosh. Treecko might have actually come back into that battle if it didn't get poisoned by Synchronize. That was a bad move on its part, poisoning the Abra. I know what it had in mind, but it's quite a bad... It was a bad move. Not a good look to poison the Abra right there. Oh my gosh. Bradley, hello, welcome. Welcome. It is a video. I am commentating it live, but responding to the comments. You know, I want to see what happens in the battle, so I'll probably respond in between battles. So, yep, there we go. Oh, hold on. Not that. What do we want to do? I'm going to figure this out to get this smooth and everything. Oh. Whoops. You guys aren't supposed to see that yet. Whoops. There we go. You guys didn't see that. Y'all don't know who wins the next battle. Mike, what's up? Thank you so much. Well done, sleepers, indeed. They won that battle. That was excellent. Yes, your match is up now, LC. I hope you didn't see my little mistake there, but let's go ahead and move onward to battle number 3 since I made that mistake. Let's just jump in it. Let's go. So we have Vargey's Growlithe squad against the Sin City Cyndaquils. What an alliteration right there. And they're going to start things off. Okay, so for the Sin City Cyndaquils, they're going to send out Binacle, and the Growlithe pack is going to send out their shiny Monferno with Iron Fist, by the way. So that is a pretty good ability for that. And here we go. There goes the Sonic Boom. Jake is not anticlimactic. You saw nothing. Here we go. Binacle. I didn't see what move it used, but actually a good hit. If this was a fighting type Pokemon, it would have done more damage. It's not. It's just fire. Here we go. Monferno going to use the Psych Up, raising its, copying any stat changes, which there were none. So actually a very bad move by that Monferno right there. Binacle getting another chance to do some damage, and it's going to raise its defense. Already high defense, but it's trying to stay in this battle as long as possible, which is a pretty good move by the Binacle. Chimchar has to focus on special moves if it wants to do some real damage here, and he uses Twister. Not a very strong move. We'll see how much damage that does. Not a lot. Binacle doesn't flinch to that, and it's going to go again. There goes a Wonder Room, switching special defense and defense. So now Binacle is specially defensive, I guess. Here we go. Chimchar. It's going to use Lucky Chant. Now it can't be hit by crits. These two Pokemon are just setting things up for each other here, it seems. They don't want to lose to each other, so they're building up their defenses, but eventually they have to attack. And there goes the Volt Switch. There's the first attack, doing a lot of damage to the Chimchar. And now it's going to switch out to, let's see, who's going to be second onto the field. It's the Cyndaquil. The Cyndaquil of the Sin City Cyndaquils. The mascot is on the field. Fire versus fire. Cyndaquil moves first now. And here we go. There goes an Assurance. Going to do just a bit of damage, it seems. Oh, a lot of damage to that Chimchar. Chimchar is on the ropes. And here we go. It uses Sing. Going to put... Oh, it voiced the attack, though. Tried to put the Cyndaquil to sleep. That would have been great for the Chimchar. It would have had a few free turns to do a lot of damage to the Cyndaquil. A Zap Cannon, and that misses as well. Cyndaquil trying to destroy, absolutely destroy this Chimchar. Here comes a Facade. That does just a bit of damage. Here we go. We'll see what Cyndaquil can do here. If it can take out the first Pokemon of the Growlithe pack, that would be great for the Cyndaquils. There goes an Acupuncture, excuse me. And it's going to raise its stats as attack's going to rise. And that's pretty dangerous for the Monferno and the rest of the Growlithe pack if that Cyndaquil stays on the field. Wonder Room wore off. Now the defenses are back to normal. And Cyndaquil goes again. Here we go. It used Acrobatics. Strong move by the Cyndaquil. Its attack is up and Chimchar is down. The Growlithe pack lose their first Pokemon of the match. The Cyndaquil's on top. 3 Pokemon to 2. Who's going to be the second Pokemon for the Growlithe pack? We'll see here. They're going to choose Ghastly. Ghastly hits the field. This does limit what the Cyndaquil can do. Cannot use normal or fighting type moves against the ghost type Pokemon here. Monferno. My bad. I've messed that up then. Ghastly uses Bulk Up. Chimchar. I meant to say Chimchar. Here we go. Ghastly going to raise his stats. There goes the Metronome for Cyndaquil. And there's the Tail Whip. Going to lower that defense right back down for the Ghastly. And Ghastly's going to go now. Here we go. Stun Spore. Oh, and Cyndaquil keeps avoiding those status type moves. It was going to be paralyzed. Cyndaquil is playing very well here. There goes an Ice Ball. Oh my gosh. Ice Ball does actually a lot of damage to the Ghastly. Ghastly has to figure out how to stop that Ice Ball. It's just like Rollout. The more Cyndaquil uses it, the more damage it will do. Poison Sting, that's not going to be enough to stop that Ice Ball. Ice Ball is going to hit again. How much damage will it do now? Ghastly is taken out by Ice Ball. Oh my gosh, the Growlithe pack is down to the last Pokemon, and Ice Ball is still in play. It's only been used twice. Cyndaquil raised his attack first and then used Ice Ball, which is doing a ton of damage. Mudkip has to stop it if he wants to turn things around for the Growlithe pack. There goes the Ice Ball again. That's the third one. It's not very effective, but still does a lot of damage to the Mudkip. Can it stop that Ice Ball attack? There goes the Chip Away. A lot of damage with that Chip Away. Not enough to take out Cyndaquil, though. Cyndaquil is almost in the red, but it's still alive. Is this the last Ice Ball that we'll see? It is. The Mudkip goes down, and the Sin City Cyndaquils move on to the semifinals. That was kind of insane. Did not expect to see that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Cyndaquil was a monster and just came out and destroyed. It came out and used Ice Ball and destroyed the entire team. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Jake, your Cyndaquil was amazing. He made up for the namesake of the team and just won it all. He did. He swept the entire team, Jake. Oh, wow. I was very surprised by that. That's kind of amazing. Okay, so we're down to the last battle between the Jolteon Jazz Cats and the Bee Gees. So we'll see who's going to win between these two Pokemon, or not Pokemon, between these two teams. Even Cloak, yes, it was a legend. I agree. Well, hopefully that Cyndaquil continues to do stuff in the semifinals. That would be very good. I'm sorry to the Growlithe pack. Sorry, LC. I know I gave away the winner of that battle early. I apologize. This whole system that I'm doing is new to me, so I'm trying to figure that out. You can see my wife there. She's behind me. Look, there she goes. All right. There will be others. That is true. Go Cyndaquil. Oh, well, my wife is going for the Cyndaquil, so maybe they'll win the whole thing. Cyndaquil is officially the best Pokemon. Unfortunately, in next season, Cyndaquil won't be on the team. Here we go. We're going to move on to battle number 4. Let's see what happens. Battle number 4 is going to start between the Jazz Cats and the BGs. The BGs start things off with Swablu. And Glameow is going to come out for the Jazz Cats. And starting the battle off, we have Glameow. It's going to use Metronome, of course, because that's the only move all these Pokemon have. And it's using Electro Ball. Oh, actually a very good move against a flying type Pokemon. Not doing a lot of damage, though. Their speed must be very close, to be honest. Here we go. Swablu, planning for a 2-turn move, is going to use Skull Bash, I believe. I kind of missed the move. And Glameow is going to go next. Here we go. There's a Leer, lowering the defense of the Swablu. We've seen this before in the last match. They seem to be setting things up to begin the battle. Here comes, oh my god, a critical hit from the Skull Bash. Glameow is down to 6 HP already. What just happened? What just happened there? Swablu just destroyed that entire battle. Glameow is going to use Howl, but that is too little too late. It's on too low of HP to raise his stats. It should just attack to help the rest of his teammate out. And there goes a Leech Life. That has to do it. That's a super effective. No, it's not. Glameow's normal. I get their typings confused. Here we go. But that takes out Glameow. Glameow is down. Swablu just, oh my god, obliterated the Glameow. The Jazz Cats have to do something different if they want to win. Here goes the Carablast. Carablast is out for the Jazz Cats. Can it do better than that Glameow did? There goes a skill swap. That's going to switch their abilities. Now Carablast has natural cure and Swablu has Shed Skin. Actually, Carablast probably would have wanted to keep Shed Skin. Is more useful in these battles than natural cure would be. There goes a Gyro Ball, not doing that much damage to the Carablast. Carablast going to make its second move of the battle. There goes a Brine, doing just a bit of damage. And Swablu's out. Seismic Toss. This is the third time we've seen, or second time we've seen Seismic Toss. That's going to do 50 points of damage because everybody's at level 50 here. And Carablast is going to go again. It's not really doing that much damage to Swablu. Swablu is really staying on top of things. There goes a Luster Purge. How much damage can that do? Takes Swablu down below half itself and lowers its special defense. Probably one of the best moves it could use against this Swablu here. There's the Quick Attack, doing quite a bit of damage. Swablu is actually still on top of this battle. It might actually take out 2 of the Jazz Cats without even feigning. Oh my gosh, here we go. Carablast getting ready to make sure it can land this next attack. Hopefully it's a strong one. There goes a Vine Whip. Not very effective. Not a good move by the Swablu. And we'll see what move Carablast has in mind to go against the Swablu. Here we go. I don't know why I took such a long pause. I don't know what I was doing when I recorded this. Here we go. Heavy Slam. That's a strong move. It's enough. Oh, it's not enough. Swablu stays on with the slither of its health. Can it just take out Power Trick? Not the best move to use. It almost had the opportunity to take out that Carablast to turn the tide. Well, not turn the tide, but just really give his team a really big advantage. But the BG still seem to be on top of this battle. Here we go. Carablast's going to go again with the Dragon Claw. That has to be it for the Swablu. Finally, it goes down, and we'll finally see the second Pokemon for the BGs. BGs still have quite a bit of advantage. The Carablast probably isn't going to last long unless it can heal itself in the next battle. They're going to choose their shiny Pokemon, the Chespin. Shiny Chespin hits the field. It's fall. It looks appropriate for this time of year, and it uses Return. Does it like his trainer? I don't know if it does. It doesn't. It does barely any damage to the Chessman. Man, that Pokemon really hates his trainer. There goes a Wild Charge, and that's enough to take out the Carablast. Now there's 2 Pokemon left on the BGs and just 1 for the Jazz Cats. Jazz Cat's going to send out their last Pokemon. It's Oshawott. Can Oshawott take out 2 Pokemon by itself? We've seen it happen before in the Metronome Madness. We'll see if it can happen again. Oshawott going to go with the first turn. Punishment. It's very mad at this team. Wants to punish him. Can't do that much damage though. Chespin. It's going to go. Psywave. Here we go. And oh, that does a lot of damage. Oshawott actually about 2/3 of its health is left. Oshawott's got to turn things around here. It's not looking good for the Jazz Cats. Zapcanic goes. Oh, Chespin has bulletproof. It is the Chespin Wizard's hidden ability. Zapcanic cannot hit it. Wow, that came in handy. There goes a Fury attack. Not doing that much damage, but can it hit? Nope, it can't hit more than twice. I was going to ask that, and we got the answer before I asked the question. Here we go. And there goes a Giga Drain. Not very effective against the Chespin, but it will get some of its health back. And it's almost about a half its health. So that's a pretty good move by the Oshawott. There was a reversal, though. How much damage will that do? Ooh, does quite a bit. Even though Chespin has more HP, still does quite a bit against that Oshawott. Oshawott going to take his turn now. Maybe he can pull out a fire-type move or something. There goes the tackle. That is definitely not a fire-type move. And only does about half of his health. It takes it to about half his health. There goes the guard split. Probably not the best move to use right now for Chespin. Oshawott. Can it turn things around? Here we go. Oshawott. One of its final metronomes. Side Strike. We've seen that move before. It could be very strong. It is very strong. Takes Chespin down to its red health. Oh, we might actually see the last Pokemon on the BGs. There goes a Rock Climb. How much damage will that do against the Oshawott? It takes it out. Oh no, the BGs won 2 Pokemon to 0 against the Jazz Cats, and they're going to move on to the semifinals. Very good match there, and we are done with round number 1. Those were some really good matches. I was excited to see them all. So we can see our bracket right now. We have the Clemson Incineroars going against 60 Sleepers in the semifinals, and the Sin City Cyndaquils going against the BGs. Make sure you guys check out the next time I'm going to have this. I don't have a set date. We'll figure out this tournament and everything. But make sure you guys stick around for this next time. When we'll see more of these Pokemon go head to head and see who can move on to the finals. Will it be the Sin City Cyndaquils, the BGs, the Sleepers, or